See, first question. Whenever diagram is not given, we have to draw. And I'll tell you once again, first exercise is very tough. Second exercise is easy to understand and solve. First one, congruency part is bit tough. BC is equals to EF, AC is equals to DF, angle C is equals to angle F. Draw the diagram and you will get to know that they are congruent under side angle side. One side. Angle should be in between. Look, C and F. C and F are in between. And can you see how I've drawn the way? ABC. In place of A, on the other side, which value is given? On the other triangle, in place of A, there is D. You have to write it in this order. In place of B, there is F. D and B and F. Sorry, B and E. Next, C and F. Did you understand first one? Is it clear? Try the second one, student. Draw diagram. Try the second one. Same. Second, third, fourth, everything is same. In triangle ABC, draw the first one, ABC, then PQR. Congruent. Can you explain in place of A what is given in the other triangle? In place of A, we have P, then in place of B, R. So we have drawn the diagram. Tell me the sides, which two sides are equal? AB is equal to, so one line, start with one line. AB is equal to PQ, one line. Next one, BC is equal to QR. Next, okay, what are the criterions we have? Can you check the, tell me the criterion, side, side, side. Tell me the criterion. RHS. Okay, fine. What is the students? Now we have four. How is it congruent? What are the two things given in this? We have two sides and angle. Where is angle given? Where is angle given? Is it in center? Where is it? Is it center? Is it center between two angles? SAS? Can you apply SAS here? Yes. How is it center? First question. Who told this? Bhargavi? It's not congruent. Bhargavi, this combination, what is the combination we have from this? One side is given, after that, another side. Then, is angle given in between? Does angle come in between? No, right? Then which one? Which criteria does it follow? It doesn't follow any criteria, right? Yeah, it should follow any one of these criteria, students. If they would have given angle B is equals to angle Q. Now are they congruent? Now it would have been congruent. Okay, so answer B. B is not congruent. Only A is congruent. Try the next one. C. Draw the diagram. Check C. Let me draw. Try the question, then check the answer in textbook. A, B, C is given. Triangle element. So angle A and L is 90 degree. What kind of triangle is this? Right angle. In the first diagram, A is 90 degree. You can take it as ABC in this way. In second diagram, LMN. In place of A, L. In place of B, M, N. 90 degrees. 90 and 90. Okay. Angle is given. Right angle is same. Does both the triangle have right angle? Both the triangles have right angle. What is AB is equals to LM? Any one side is equal? AB is equals to LM. One side is equal. Next, what else is given? Angle C is an angle. Okay, angle C and angle M. Your equal angles are not given. Fine, equal angles are not given. Look at the first triangle. Don't write anything. Concentrate. Concentrate here. Look at the first triangle. Angle A is 90 degree. Angle C is 40. Then what will be the value of angle B? Apply sum of interior angle concept. 180 minus how much? 180 minus 90 is 40. 130, right? So what will you get? B? 50. Yes, 50. Next, for the next question, LMN. Find the value of n students. Find the value of n. 40, right? Look, my question is, why did I tell you all to find the remaining value students? Why did I tell? The reason is, right angle is given, one angle is equal, but here what is B and what is M? B and M are in the same position, angle B and M, but the values are not given, right? If you want to, if it follows RHS criterion, what is RHS? It should have a right angle, one side should be same, and what about this H? Which is hypotenuse here in the first question? CB and NM. Have they told that CB and NM is equal? Is it congruent under RHS? When hypotenuse is not given. Is hypotenuse value mentioned? Yeah. So it is not congruent under RHS, students. Not congruent under RHS. What are the other combinations you will have to check? Side, 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 and angle, side. Angle, side. Right? These are the combinations you will have to check. Okay. In order to check side, side, and side, is all three sides given for both the triangles? Have they mentioned about all three sides? All three sides values are given. Have they mentioned here? No, right? All three is not given. Next, second one, for side angle side, how many sides do we need, students? How many side measurement? Is any two sides given here? Have they given the value of two sides or one side? They're just given value of one side, right? AB is equal to. So even this is not possible. What's the only option left? Angle side. Okay, let us check angle. Tell me what are the two angles which are equal. Angle A is equals to angle L, right? And what is that side which is equal? Side is AB is equals to LM. And what we are supposed to find? See, one angle is done, side is done. What is the other thing we have to find? One angle. That's the reason I told you all to find the value of N and B, students. What's the value of N you all got? You got N as 40 and B as 50. Now can I say that angle C is equals to angle N? Both are equal 40 degrees. So therefore this is congruent. These two triangles are congruent. Congruent under which criterion? Angle, side. See, yeah, two angles are given. Yes, two angles. One angle is only is given. We found the other angle using the formula. So therefore it is congruent. First one and last one is congruent. Try the last one. A and C is congruent. Try the last question D. Draw diagram. Delicia, dear, did you understand Angel? It's simple, student. Check what values they have given us and what criterions can we use. We have only four criteria. Next question. ABC, DEF. In place of A we have D. In place of D, E, F. Angle B is equals to angle E. Okay, 90 degrees. So redraw this diagram. 90 degrees. Draw right angle. Whenever 90 A, B, C, 90 degree, D, E, F, 90. AC is equals to DF. AC. What is AC and DF, students? What are AC and DF? In terms of right angle, hypotenuse. So what is given here? Right angle is given, right? We have one angle, and what's the other value given? We have one side, hypotenuse. Is any other side mentioned equal? Have they mentioned any other side which is equal? In order to be congruent, how many sides they have to give, students? How many values they have to give? They have to give three values. So here we have only two values. Therefore, is this congruent or not? It is not congruent. We cannot check. We cannot tell. Minimum three values should be given. Look, if any two triangles are said to be congruent, minimum three values should be given. That is, either three sides should be given, side angle side should be given, angle side should be given, RHS should be given. In this question, right angle was given. It has right angle. Hypotenuse also was mentioned, but side was not mentioned here. Only two values were given, therefore it is not congruent. A students done? Completed? Okay. See, first question, no diagram was given. Same in exam. If diagram is not given, you draw and do it. Second question. Look at the second one. In the given figure, P is a point in the interior of ABC. Interior meaning is inside. Read the second one, students. In the given figure, P is a point on interior ABC. If PL is C, what is this symbol? PL is perpendicular to BA. What do you mean by this? If I keep a protractor, what will be the value? 90 degree, which means that this symbol is not, this symbol we call it as perpendicular, which means 90 degree, students. So PL is perpendicular to BA. What do you mean by PL is perpendicular to BA? What's the angle formed at PL? Look at P and L. Look where P and L is connecting. What's the angle formed? 90 degrees, right? Yeah, 90 degree. Next, what they have given? Such that PL is equals to PM. Prove that BP is the bisector of ABC. Okay, there is one concept, angle bisector concept. Angle bisector. Okay, what do you mean by angle bisector, students? Do you all know the meaning of angle bisector? See, if angle A is 60 degree, if angle A is 60 degree, and I'll draw a line like this, which means A and D is the angle bisector of angle A. That is nothing but it will divide this 60 degree into two equal parts, 30 degrees and 30 degree. So angle A is split into how many parts now? What are the two angles we have? We have BAD is one angle, and what's the other angle? BAD and which one? BAD is one, and the other one is, which is the other triangle? DAC. No, no, not DCA, DAC. Where is the angle formed there? DAC. So this 60 degree is split into how many parts? Two parts. What do you call this as? This concept we call angle A is angle bisector. So which line is bisecting angle A? Which line is bisecting? AD, right? Line AD. Yes. So angle line AD we call it as angle bisector of angle A. Okay, line AD. See, the word itself says, gives the meaning, students. Bisector. Angle bisector. The meaning of bi is two. Okay, remember this. The meaning of bi is two. Bicycle. How many wheels does a bicycle have? How many wheels? Two. So there is logic. Whichever starts with bi, just check. Bicycle is bi is two. So sector meaning is nothing but different parts. Sector meaning is parts. So what's the meaning of angle bisector? One angle is split into how many parts? Two equal. Yes, two equal parts. That's the meaning of angle bisector. One angle is split into two equal parts. Fine. Prove that BP is the angle bisector. See, which line you have to prove that? You have to prove BP is what? BP is the bisector of ABC, right? So which line we have to prove, students? Which line we have to prove that BP should be the angle bisector? What do you mean by that? If entire angle B is 60 degree, then what will be the value of ABP? Look at ABP, 30. And what's the other angle if you split into two parts? PBC. PBC also should be 30. Yes. So we have to prove that 30 and 30 are both equal. 30 and 30. So here the concept is we have to prove that ABP is equals to PBC, students. If they are equal, it is automatically known that BP is the angle bisector. If both are equal, it is obvious, right? Okay, for such question, look here, I'll tell how to solve using congruency. Fine. How many triangles are given here? Can you tell me how many triangles? BP, there are two triangles. Can you tell me the two triangles, students? BLP is one. And what's the other one? PPM, PPM. In that which, okay, this is how you have to solve the question. You have to split into two triangles first. BLP, BPM. Now check all the values, students. What are the values they are given? L is 90 degree. And in the second triangle, which is 90 degree? M is 90. Okay, these two things are given. First, let us write. What else they are given? Let us write. Angle L is equals to angle C. Angle L is angle M is equals to 90 degree. Next, what are the other things you all can find? Which is a common side to both? Which side is common to both? No, no. Which side is common? Say BP is common. BP is equals to BP. You know, no. BP is equals to BP. Both are common. Okay, both are common. Yeah. You see, look at the diagram and see. Tell me. When you split this triangle into two parts, we have two triangles. So basically, you have to prove that they are congruent. That's it. In that L is 90, BP and BP are same. If it is common to them, it is obviously same, right? Equal. It is equal. Yeah. So what reason when you write? You have to write like this. BP is common to both. Okay. BP is common. That is what you have to mention. BP is equals to BP in bracket common side. Okay. Till now, what are the two things we have found, students? What are the two things we have found equal? One angle and one side. What are the different combinations we have to check whether it is congruent or not? Tell me the different combination. RHS and okay, you can write in any order. Now look here. Till now we have found angle and side, students. So is side possible? No. Side angle side is possible, right? Hmm. What about RHS? Even RHS is possible, I think. What about angle side? If you find even this also is possible. Hmm. Let us check now. Fine. You all told me that BP is common. With respect to triangle, what is BP, students? Right angle. Hypotenuse? Very good. So consider this common side. Can I consider it as hypotenuse? Hypotenuse. How is it hypotenuse? Delicia, Angel. Why BP is hypotenuse? Right angle. Very good. Opposite to right angle. So which one has more? This one, students. More relatable. Which criteria? Can we check RHS? So right angle is given, hypotenuse given. What else we have to find? Right. Yeah. Go back to the question. Check if any side is equal. Tell me. Read the question. Which side is equal? L is equal to PM. They have given in the question. It is congruent, right? So PL is equal to PM. Did we find this or was it given in the question? Given. So you have to write it as given. Yes. Whenever anything is given in the question, you have to write it like this. Fine. So this is congruent under which criterion? RHS. Therefore, angle. What are the two triangles they mentioned here? What are the two triangles we have split? What are the two triangles we have split, students? Correct, correct. LBP angle L. No, no, don't start with L. Students. Instead of L, start from A. Start from A. The same ABP, or let me write LBP. LBP is congruent to place of L. What should you write? In place of L, what should you write? No, not P. Which is 90 degree in the second triangle. M. And BP and BP, I can write it as it is, right? MBP. Yes, MBP. In the bracket, RHS. Okay, now tell me, we proved it congruent. See, any question related to triangle, congruency, split into two parts, prove them that they are congruent. Okay, if they are congruent, students, yesterday I told you all, if it is congruent, what are the other two angles given here? Angle L is equal to angle M. What are the other two angles which they are not mentioned? Angle B will be equal to angle B, right? Angle P also will be equal to angle P. right? Is this clear? Look at the two triangles. If both are congruent, these two angles will be equal. Therefore, BP will be angle bisector. See, if entire angle is B, students, I told these two angles will be equal. If LBP is 30 degree, what about PBM? PBM also should be 30. If it is 30 degree, then what's the line BP called? Angle bisector. Okay, angle bisector. This is how you prove. See, first write congruent RHS. After that, mention here. Look here. Mention LBP is equals to PBM. Look, both are in center. B and B are in center. Therefore, fine. What do you call these two paths as? Did they give in the question that these two angles are equal? Have they given us in the question? If they're not given in the question, what will you write? Congruent part of, corresponding part of congruent triangles. So this is the reason you have to write, students. Left hand side, whatever I have written, left hand side, in geometry we call it as statement. Right hand side, what we write is reason. Okay, left hand side statement, right hand side reason. Look, angle L is equals to angle M. Did we find that, or was it already given in the question? Angle L and angle M. Where did we find it? Given in the question, right? Clearly, can you see the diagram? 90-degree diagram is given. Ah, if it is given, reason in bracket you have to write given. That's it. Given. PL is equals to PM. Even that was given. We didn't find. The only thing which we found was common side BP. What is BP here? What is BP? Hypotenuse. So whatever is not given, we write it. That is, these are called reason. For geometry, this is must. Reasons, you have to specify the reason. All these are known as reason. Look at all the yellow ones. All these are reason. This is how you solve congruent question. Angle L is equals to angle M given. BP is equals to BP hypotenuse. Two sides are, two triangles are congruent under RHS. Therefore, these two angles are equal under CPCT, congruent part of corresponding parts of congruent triangle, and therefore BP is an angle bisector. Therefore, BP is angle bisector. Simple. You don't have to think much. Just prove them they are congruent under any one of these criterions. After proving, you can directly write BP is the angle bisector. You will get full marks. Make a note of this, students. Completed. Triangle is for total how many chapters you'll have? 8 chapters. How many marks test? 50. In that 50, 40 marks test. Okay, 50 divided by 5. Calculate how many marks? 10 marks. See, starting it is tough, student. This is the first time you're learning. You all might feel very tough. We'll practice. We have another 2 weeks left. The more you practice, you'll understand. Only this exercise is tough. Next exercise is very easy to solve. Ananya, when it comes to triangles, I think you'll have 8A and 8B. Last year also students had only 8A and 8B. Okay. So from 8A they'll give one question, 8B. 8B is very easy to solve. Don't worry, get things about triangle chapter. 8B is easy. Mostly 8 to 10 marks. You might get it for 8 to 10. Fine, gear. Done. Is there any doubt, students? Do you have any doubts in this? Shall we move on to the next one or next question? Okay, you all tell me next one. Fine, take break. We'll continue after at 8:25 up to 8:45 contact. One more concept. Where is this angle A given? This angle A, where is it common to? Is it like this? PAC and QAB, right? Angle is formed. Which alphabet is this? It looks like which alphabet? X. Okay. Remember this. According to, in terms of alphabets, you'll remember. This concept I'll explain next exercise. When we start next exercise, I'll explain. Okay. Look at whenever X alphabet, any angle is formed, they will be equal. If this is 30°, what is opposite value? 30. What about this line? I'll name this as PC. PC is a straight line. Is it a straight line? If I keep a protractor here, if one part is 30°, what will be the other part? 180 minus? No. 180 minus. So what will be the value? 180 minus 30. This will be 150. 150. Now look here. The same protractor, place it down. What will be the other part? 180 minus 30. 150. Right? Protractor. Basically, for everything, just imagine there is a protractor, students. You can easily figure out the angle. 150. Can you see opposite angles are equal? Yeah. This is the explanation. Because of straight line. If it is straight line, or simply just remember, for now, just remember alphabet X. In alphabet X, the opposite angles will be equal. Now look at this. Where is alphabet X formed? Angle A. So which two angles are equal here? Angle A. But we don't write angle A, students. We don't write angle A. How do we write? Angle PAB is equals to angle PAB is equals to what? QAC. Angle PAB is equals to angle QAC. You directly can't write angle A is equals to angle A. This is wrong. You can't write it. You have to write like this. In the first class, I taught you all. PAB is equals to QAC. Did we find it, or is it already given in the question? It's already given, right? I mean, it's not given. We found out, right? We found. Okay, we found that. So what kind of angle will you write here? You have to write common angle. This is the reason. What about these two values? Have they given in the question or we found? Have they given in the question? They've given. There, what will you write the statement as? Reason as? Given. Yes, that's it. So what are the two things we have? We have side, we have two sides and one angle. They come under which criterion? They fall under which criterion? No, no, no. See, you can write in any way, students. You can write S, A, anything, but that doesn't matter. When you write the final answer, two sides and one angle is given. Two side and one angle. So that comes under which criterion? Side angle. Yes, side angle. Side. Okay, side angle side. Are they congruent or not? They're congruent. So can you all tell me which two sides are congruent here? Triangle PAB. How will you write it? Triangle PAB is congruent to triangle QA. Very good. QAC. Exactly right. QAC under triangle. Sorry, under. When you write it, you're supposed to write like this. SAS. Don't write SSA here. Just because we found in that order, don't write SSA. Fine. Side angle side. There. Okay. If these two things are equal, then which two sides are equal, students? Which two sides will be equal? What about PB and QC? Will they be equal? Therefore, PB is equal to QC. What reason will you all write here? What reason? What's the word I told you all? Corresponding parts of CP, CT. Can you see here? We proved it. Therefore, PB is equals to QC. Here PB is equals to QC. If it is congruent, then definitely PB will be equal to QC. Delicia, can you tell me other angles? What are the other angles, Delicia, which will be equal? Is Delicia online? Yeah, what are the other angles? A is common. If it is congruent, what are the other angles we have? Angle P should be equal to. You were not attentive, right? Couldn't understand? Yes or no, Delicia? Did you understand or no? Then angle P will be equal to which one? Angle Q. Next, what's the other angle left? B should be equal to angle B will be equal to which is the other one? Angle C, right? Okay, fine, fine. Sorry, I heard it as P. Angle B is equals to angle C. So all this is not required, students. They didn't ask us, not required. Understood the second one. What is Kia doing? Kia, Bhargavi, Angel. What are these three students doing? Angel and Kia. Understood? Yes, not Dia, Kia. Where is Kia? See, Kia left the meeting. Okay, what about Angel? Did you understand? Ananya, Angel, Anya. Completed, students. Completed. Revise first three questions. From tomorrow we'll start the next one. Total how many questions? Okay, we'll complete. By this week we'll complete. Okay. Simple. Split Split the triangle according to the question they have given. You should know how to split. If you split, it's very easy to solve. They are congruent. See, none of the values today. Is any number given here? Like 30 degree, 40 degree, 5 centimeter? No, right? But still using congruency. Look, we understood the concept. We know how to solve it. The same concept we'll use for isosceles equilateral, where two sides values will not be given, but like this they'll mention AB is equals to PC, all those things. And remember the alphabet X, most important concept. Alphabet X, opposite angles will be equal. All that I'll explain next exercise. Okay, fourth one, just tell me how will you all split the triangle, students? Read the question and tell me how will you all split the triangle? ABD is equals to AB. No, no. Okay, ABD and what? ABC. Fine, I'll make it even more clear. Wait, AD is produced. Where two angles are 90 degrees, students. What are the two angles which are 90? Delicia, can you unmute and answer? Angel, Delicia. What are the two angles which are given as 90 degree here? Fourth question. What are the two angles which are 90 degrees? You know how to figure out 90 degrees? Find out 90 degree angle. L and M, right? If it is congruent question, why L and M they have given us 90 degrees, students? So that we can split them and use it. Right? So now you all tell me which two triangles. No, 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 no. Where is L? Towards which side L is inclined? L, B, D. And D, M, D. That is the reason, students. See, all this will increase your memory, the way you understand the questions. Maths is very interesting. See, why did I split L and M? What are the four criterion? Side, side, side. Wait, let me write. Side, angle, angle, side, RHS. If right angle is given, if I split right angle, can we use RHS? Right? RHS can be used. Okay. Next, why did I split LBD? And Anya or somebody told ABL. ABL. And what's the other triangle? ABL and DMC. Anya, how did you split ABL and what did you say? ABL, right? ABL and what's the other one you told? Okay, let me take ABL and DMC, students. Compare these two triangle. Which alphabet is common to them? Which alphabet? D is common, right? And compare these two. Is any alphabet common? No. So which one should I take? Which one should I consider? No, no, no. LBD and LBD and DMC. Okay. Now, is it clear? And where can you see the alphabet X? Where there is a common alphabet. Can you see D, students? Can you see D? There is an alphabet X formed at D, right? So if this angle is 40 degree, what about the opposite one? 40, which means angle D will be same to both. Yes. So observe all these points. Try this for homework. Let me see how many of you can do it. So one angle is given. Angle D is same. Tell me the other things. Which one can we use out of these four criteria? We can use RHS. Can we use side, side, side? Any three sides given? No. If angles are given, two angles, what is possible? Even angle side is also possible. Can you tell me which side is common? Look at the diagram properly and tell me. Is there any other marking given? Do you have any other marking? Can you see BD? There is one line on BD and one line on DC. What does this indicate? If BD is 5 centimeter, DC also should be. What are the two things given? We have angle, two angles and one side. Is this clear? Did you all understand how to split and solve? Fifth and sixth question is fifth and sixth is easy. Will you all try the fourth one for homework? All of you all? Fourth question. Fourth question. And one more thing, nobody had observed this. Can you see the word int given here? Int. They've already given int, right? But if I have told you all that, you all wouldn't have understood the topic, students. In exam, they won't give this. In exam, they won't give. So only I didn't mention about that. Even if they don't give int, now did you all understand how to split triangles? Okay. Yeah. So in exam, they won't give. Yeah. Don't believe. I mean, don't think they would give int. Look, for all three, they had given, and nobody told me. That's the reason I didn't talk about the int in the beginning. If I have told this, you all wouldn't have understood. Okay, so don't expect this. They won't give it in the exam. You should know how to split the diagram. Okay, fine. That's it for today. You all can leave. Try one question and send. That's it for today, students.